Today is the day we have to prove to Algeria that we truly the African giant. Algerians are a very good team. They're a very good side. They both the likes of Real Mahrez, and they've got Zidane's son, and so many talented players in their squad. But this is the right time for the Super Eagles to prove to other African teams, especially Senegal and the host team, Morocco, that we're here to win this tournament. It's been a long time that Super Eagles has won that tournament, but this is the day we need to prove that we're right at the top of African football. No doubt with the way the players have been playing so far, the spirit in the camp, and the way they've been able to come together and gel as a team. But playing against a very good Algerian side is a big test for the Super Eagles. It's a winner takes all game that takes whoever wins that game to the semi-final. Possibly, to me, the host team Morocco, who yesterday defeated the Lions of Cameroon. It will be an exciting game today because all eyes will be on that match. I'm very optimistic and I expect the Super Eagles to go all out against Algeria. It's going to be a very, very entertaining game in terms of tactics and the way both teams have been playing. If the Super Eagles can survive the Fox 6 of Algeria, as they are properly called, if the Eagles meeting the Foxes, who's going to be the winner at the end of the day? Nigerian Super Eagles so far in this tournament, with the result so far, has been the most entertaining team, no doubt about that. But today's test against Algeria will further prove if truly all our winnings previously have been fluke or just because we've not really played a top side. Algeria team is a very top side. They're very tactical and they're a very, very good team. But Super Eagles as well, so far, we've been playing together in this tournament as a team, not as individual players. So this has really helped the team to progress this far. And the fact that we've been free scoring side so far from the start of this tournament. So I expect to see a game full of goals today. Both teams will come at each other, trying to score as many goals as they can. So I expect it to be a very open game today. The first half of this game will be crucial to both teams. A lot of Nigerians have been talking about this game. We've all been looking forward to today because we believe the Super Eagles can do it and they have the tools, they have everything at their disposal to defeat the Algerians. Though Algeria is a very good side, like I said, but Super Eagles as well are not pushover, especially with the result we've had in this tournament so far.
Nigeria versus Algeria, the Algeria derby. This is the Algeria derby. Nigeria needs to win this match. We need to win this match. I think we deserve to at least get to the semi-finals of this tournament. If we get to the semi-finals and we are knocked out by Morocco, I will not feel too bad because Morocco is the host nation. They are a higher ranked team than us in the ranking, of African teams. They have the current African best player. So there's so much, playing into the hands of Morocco. So I will not feel bad if we go into that game against...
With the way Nigeria has started this tournament and the result they've gotten so far, coupled with the fact that the team has done really, really well in this tournament, we deserve to be at least in the semi-finals of AFCON. Even at the end of the day, losing to Morocco after being able to defeat Algeria, I won't feel too bad about that because they've really, really done well. They have done really, really well in this tournament. So at least we deserve to be in the semi-finals. So that at the end of the day, we stay to the end of the tournament. Because whoever gets to the semi-final will end up playing the top place match, which means they'll all be finishing the tournament together. But losing to Algeria today means we'll be leaving the tournament early, which to me, I don't think we deserve. We deserve to be in the semi-finals because the result has proven that these boys have done their best. They played amazingly well from the beginning of the tournament up to this stage. So we deserve this game today. We deserve to defeat Algeria. Not just because I'm in Nigeria, not just because of sentiment, just because the result has shown and what we've all seen from when the competition has started, they've done amazingly well in terms of the way they've gelled together as a team. This is the first time I've been so impressed with the Super Eagles in an open tournament. If this was the way they played against Congo, there's no way the Congolese team will have defeated us in that playoff in the World Cup. But we'll actually put this behind the team now. So the team has come together to realize their mistakes. They've been playing together as a team. Because the one thing is to have the squad, I mean the list of players in a team. But the most important thing is to be able to play together as a team. Because if you have the stars and you couldn't gel together as a team, you will struggle to get results. But if you have a team, it doesn't matter if those players are, superstars, but playing together as a team is the most important thing. And I'm really, really impressed with the coach, the way he's been able to put the team together. Nigeria really deserve to be at least in the semi-finals of this AFCON. If we end up defeating Algeria today, we'll have to go and meet Morocco. Apart the fact that Morocco is the host country, they are high above us in the FIFA ranking. I won't feel too bad if we end up losing to Morocco because they have advantage over us. But at least getting to that point of that tournament is a lot. And it's so deserving the way they've started this competition and taking it this far. And looking at Morocco's squad, they have the current African best player, which is Hakimi. So in terms of everything, Morocco are ahead of Super Eagles at the moment. But at least playing against them in the semi-finals, and even if we end up losing to Morocco, I won't feel too bad about that because we've done really, really well. And that is justifiable enough to say at least we'll be able to get to the end of the tournament, playing the top place at least. But losing to Algeria will be so unfair to the Super Eagles with the way they've started this competition. Looking at the way we played, we're the most entertaining team in this tournament, scoring goals at will. We have 100% record up till now, along with Algeria. So Nigeria and Algeria are the only two teams in this tournament that have had 100% record right from the group stages and up to this moment. So it's going to be a very tough game for the Super Eagles because Algerians are no pushover. I'll be rooting for Super Eagles to at least come out victorious today against Algeria. Not just because I'm in Nigeria, but because this team deserves to be at least in the semi-finals with the way they play so far in this tournament. If our teams start to play together the way we've seen them, because even before the start of this tournament, I wasn't really rating them to go this far, looking at the way they played against the Congo in the playoff game. But with what I've seen so far in this tournament, it shows if the team is able to gel together, they are capable of getting results. Not just results, convincing results against teams, which you've seen. We score average of 2 goals in all our games that we played so far. Average of 2 goals, which is a good ratio for a very good attacking team. So Super Eagles has been so impressive from the beginning of this tournament. So we deserve to be at least in the semi-final, which means we have to defeat Algeria. It doesn't matter if you get to extra time. It doesn't matter if you get to the penalties. But we really deserve to be in the semi-finals of this current AFCON because we worked really hard for it. We've gotten deserving result to say at least, and not just that, at the end of the day, that will help the Super Eagles at least to move 1 or 2 ladders up in the next FIFA ranking as well, if we'll be able to get to the later stage of this tournament. I expect us to get a win, a very deserving win today, and end up going to play against Morocco, who are the host country, which might be another big hurdle to cross. But that's a talk for another day. Most Nigerians has been talking, almost everyone has been optimistic, though we have seen that it won't be an easy game for the Super Eagles. But everyone is rooting for the Super Eagles to at least get to the semi-final because they deserve to get there with the way they've played so far in this tournament. The Algerian team and the direct team, they play good attacking football. So being able to withstand that pressure today will determine how far we've gone in terms of arranging our defense, midfield, and the entire team. So it's going to be a very big test for the Super Eagles, playing against a very good attacking side like Algeria today. So this will be one of our biggest tests in this tournament so far. However, looking at the way Algeria play their own game, they usually attack from the start of the whistle. They don't sit back for you to attack them. They play an open and direct attacking football. So they will definitely come at the Super Eagles today. That is definitely. They will surely come at the Super Eagles to test our mind to see how we'll be able to withstand that pressure. So different team entirely from the Tunisian team. Tunisian team sat back when we were playing them. We gave them 3-0 and they start coming back when they had that equalizer, which could happen to any team in that situation, thinking, oh, we can get a result out of this. But Algerian team will not sit back and let you attack them. They will come at you with full force, which is what I expect to happen today. So the Super Eagles need to get their act right. Again, a very good attacking side like Algeria today. I'm very sure Algerian team will have gone back to watch that game against Tunisia to try and come up with the plan that if you start attacking Super Eagles from the beginning, the team might collapse. So we have to be very, very careful as a team today. Because looking at what happened against Tunisia in that game, we almost collapsed towards the end of that game. Because they scored 2 goals within 10 minutes. And we kept on defending, at least to push the game over the line, which we were able to do. And the game ended up 3-2. So Algeria will definitely want to go and look at that game to see in terms of when we are being attacked by teams. Because they will not sit back from the start of the whistle. That is what I know for sure. They will keep attacking right from the beginning of the game. So the Super Eagles, like I said, need to be very, very strong defensive-wise. And the midfield have to be compact as well, because they will love to penetrate teams. That is what the Algerians are good at. It is going to be a big test, no doubt about that. In fact, our biggest test in this tournament so far. And if we can survive this, we'll be able to get into the semi-final and playing against Morocco, which is another tougher side. Not just because of the way they played, but because they are the host country and they have the current African best player of the year. Let's just get through Algeria first before we start to think of Morocco. So many Nigerians have been talking. Everybody has been optimistic. These are some of the things they've been saying with regard to today's match, which everybody is hoping to be a positive way for the Super Eagles. Let's see what some of them have to say about this match today.
I think Algeria has kept more clean sheets than us. So we are the only teams to get all possible points in the group stage and all that. So this is a proper clash. Nigeria, we cannot calm down. I know we have had a little bit of squabbles and little bit of internal problems. I hope that is all squashed and we can just move ahead, because I want all of us to be united in this revenge. This anger, I'm sure, see, even though we might disagree, we can all unite. Hatred can unite us. They say love the unite. Hey, may hatred unite us. Because Algeria, go and shave. Wetin I go do that Saturday, you don't go believe am. Go and shave. This revenge must happen. It must happen.